Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Current Status. My name is Pumla Schmidt, and you can find me on Twitter as Exchange Goddess, and I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts.
And my name is Teresa Miller. You can find me on Twitter at 24/7 IT Connect.
And I'm Melissa Palmer. You can find me on Twitter at vmiss33.
And today is a very special episode. Today is my birthday.
Yay, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
I'm 21 today, and
Cheers.
no one's disputing my age. Today's a very special topic. I decided to have something kind of fun. I know growing up, technology probably wasn't as advanced as it is now. So let's stroll down memory lane and just talk about how has technology shaped your life or changed your life. So we have some special guests, and if you guys want to introduce yourselves, Gina, would you like to go first?
Sure. I'm Gina Meeks at gminks on Twitter, and I am currently a free agent, so that's my
Woo!
Woo!
Sorry.
No longer at Dell, but no longer anywhere looking for something, so hit me up.
Okay, I'll go. I'm Josh Atwell. You can find me with a glass of bourbon. Or if you want to find me on Twitter, you can find me at Josh_Atwell.
I guess it's my turn, so Ahmad Yunus, and you can find me on Twitter at Ahmad_Yunus, and I'm doing this because I was promised there will be no memes.
I think
I was
somebody needs to make a
involved with that
meme
promise.
of Ahmad saying no more memes. Just saying.
Hey, back off, sister.
Stop it. I really meme it.
Ahmad's actually one of our special guests, and maybe later throughout the day or this evening we might have some more guests that pop in and celebrate my birthday with us. So I guess we'll start off with this fabulous topic of how did technology shape or change your life. I'm going to start off by saying it's really changed my life in a sense where it's brought me closer to other people. It's a way of communication, and it's really connected me with all sorts of people. For instance, Melissa and Teresa, they're like sisters now. They're like the sisters that I've never had. Every day I text them. They text me back. Not right away sometimes. I don't know why. But we have these amazing conversations, and we live states away from each other. And without technology, I wouldn't have this type of relationship with them. And every Thursday night, I spend an hour with them over the internet, and it's just like they're in my living room. So they've really changed my life. And today, I celebrated my birthday with my Twitter friends, and some of them actually got me a gift, an elephant, which just almost brought tears to my eyes because it just really connected me with people that are across the country and who I don't spend every day with, and actually have only met once, and to get me a gift like that's pretty amazing. So how did technology shape your lives? Wonderful guest. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. It's shaped my life in a lot of ways. So one way, I grew up really, really poor, and I went to college on a displaced homemakers program. So I did everything very backwards, very, very poor Southern girl. Got married, had babies, got divorced. Then I went to college and actually pulled myself and my kids out of poverty. That's one huge way. A lot of it was because I found out the programs that they had for displaced homemakers, they wanted everyone to go into kind of like learning to be an admin. And I was like, electronic engineering, I'm doing that. And they're like, there's no women in that. I'm like, I want to go do that. And my only goal was to make sure I had a full-time job, only one job because I was working 3, that I would be home at nights and weekends and have insurance by the time the kids were teenagers. So that happened. My daughter is on the autism spectrum. I found a group online that coached me through getting her tested and everything, even though I had no money. And the most recent example is now that I'm not with Dell anymore, I'm trying to figure out how to do things on my own and go out there and do something amazing. And the support from everyone I've met from Twitter and just the community in general and just the people helping me has been crazy, crazy incredible. So that's my story.
No
I
one's
don't
going to
understand.
talk.
Yeah, I
I
don't understand. I don't understand what technology really has done for me. Aside from giving me a career to work in. I mean, the thing that I find that's interesting when I was looking back and trying to identify like pivotal moments where it's like technology really stood out and made a difference. I generally have found that over time our expectations about what we can accomplish and do with the technology as they advance really makes you depreciate the value of technologies we had in the past, right? I mean, do you remember when you got your first cell phone? You're like, OMG, I can call anybody anytime. And that was a serious deal. Like, you could be reached, or the pager for that matter, right? You could be reached at any point in time, and all you had to do was go find a payphone, and you could get connected with people. So,
What
the
payphone?
interesting thing about that, though, is as technology progresses, we it's like we're solving some of the same problems. We're just improving the experience more than anything. So I'm just going to go with my Super Nintendo.
I can't believe you said payphone. What is that? Because I know my kids, they have no idea what a payphone is.
They have one
They
at
do still
Epcot.
exist. I've seen it recently.
Really? They don't really have them anymore.
think I've seen some at airports.
Wow. I guess my kids don't get out very much then.
Yeah, but you can use a credit card now.
Oh, I like that because I never carry cash.
Well,
The other thing that
go ahead.
I was just say the other visual that I got when you were talking about like first cell phones. My first cell phone was one of those giant, big flip phones, and I had to pull the antenna out to get reception. It was hilarious, right? That could fill a purse. Wouldn't fit in a pocket.
It was as heavy as a purse.
They had their own purses, remember?
They
did.
They did.
Back
Yeah,
then.
I do remember that. It came with like a leather case. My first phone was from Cellular One, and it was like this gray, big Motorola phone. It was huge. It was just like a brick, and I'd carry it. And I only turned it on when I wanted to use it. And I turned it off because I wanted to save the battery life. Oh,
And
yeah.
of course,
And we're back to turning our phones, like dimming the thing and turning off the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi when we're not using it to save battery life. That's kind
Or
of
buy
Well,
extended batteries just to make sure that we have battery life.
Yes, exactly.
right. So see what I'm saying? I mean, the technologies are solving the same problems. The experience is just changing slightly, but not a whole lot.
Well, I might kind of defer on that a little bit. Like my kids, they don't really have books anymore. Everything's on their iPad. So I guess, technology has changed the way they learn. Their books are all digital books.
What
But
I
it's
think
really better.
what I think is really funny is my kids are in their 20s, and so my son especially, who hopefully is not watching this and is not going to text me or he can't stand people to be on their phones. He can't stand everybody using electronics. But I mean, he plays card games still and does everything old school. My daughter's a writer, so for them, they're kind of like in this weird stage where they're rejecting all the technology and wanting to be more connected, face to face, in person, real time stuff. So I wonder if it's something you go through at different age levels, generational thing too.
But it's
Possibly.
better that they're always down looking at a screen, right? I mean, we're promoting them to always be in technology, but at the same time, their interaction with other humans is really limited, right?
Well, no, think about that though. Honestly, I know you've seen the picture of all the people on the bus back in the 30s, and what are they all doing? They got their nose in a newspaper, right? Our behavior fundamentally does not change. Just the way we interact with people and the way we consume information and the way that we utilize the advancements that changes slightly, right? For me, I still like a print book from time to time, but generally I go digital. Right, mainly because I don't want the volume, I don't want the mass in my house. I just want it at my fingertips, on demand. I still read just as much as I did before I had that. I just have access to it all the time.
Look what I found. Do you guys remember these?
Is that BlackBerry?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, did you used to manage a Bez server? Because that was
Nice.
life on the edge.
That was.
Oh, yeah.
I was hardcore. Like I loved my BlackBerry server.
Yeah.
Yep.
I lived
I
with
miss the BlackBerry.
This was a
with them.
big
I had a
deal.
red one and a black one.
Yeah, but until you throw down a StarTAC, I'm not impressed.
My first cell phone was a Motorola StarTAC. I don't know where it is anymore though.
My daughter found these, and she's like, "Mommy, what kind of phones are these?"
Like, what kind of apps can you download on it?
She like throws it across the room. Give me
So
an
I
iPhone
had a
6.
I had a question I wanted to pose to the group. So it's 2015. This is the year that Marty McFly, reaches the future, right? And all the technology that was kind of displayed in Back to the Future 2, right? Are we where we need to be? Did they have it? Did they just have much better technology that we really wish we had? I mean, aside from shoes that lace themselves for you.
Which I think they actually made. They made those, right?
Yeah, they were prototype.
Do we have the well? We have.
There was a video of a couple months ago, Tony Hawk on a hoverboard type thing.
Yeah, sort of ish.
I guess we're just
Yeah,
missing the flying car then.
I was gonna say we don't have the time travel either.
Or do we?
Theoretically,
Yeah, well, maybe.
unless you live in Australia.
Well, the challenge there is that the time travel was actually developed in the 80s, right? Doc made it in the 80s, so it wasn't even a future advancement.
So are you saying that we're behind?
Well,
a
I'm just
paradox.
posing the question. The question is like, what
I'm
are we
thinking
really
now.
missing anything? Right? Because 3D movies were a big thing, right? In the Back to the Future movie, the paper was all different, lots of displays and screens all over the place. I mean, I don't know. I think we moved that direction.
The fashion was horrendous, though, so hopefully we never go there.
Oh, seriously, did you see what the high-rise pants are back? I just think that's ridiculous.
Come on, you don't want a self-drying jacket?
Not really. No.
Well, that's not terribly all that surprising, though. I mean, look at the wardrobe in the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
That wardrobe isn't all that better, right?
No. It just
We're
looks like
we're gonna have the same conversation in 25 years talking about the Hunger Games. Like, oh my God, why did they think the future would look like that?
They're still
That's
killing
so
each other.
funny, like,
So
25 years from now, this is going to be a totally
we all
different
talk
conversation,
about
and we have no idea what. Because 25 years ago, did anybody think
I know what we're gonna
we
talk
would
about
have what we
25
have?
years from now.
What?
They'll be like, do you remember back when people used to get on podcasts and they'd have
Google
like
Hangout?
dangling from their ears?
Yeah.
Remember when everybody had the white cords hanging from their ears?
What was
we're
that?
talking
Yeah.
about.
They thought they were the shit, weren't they?
That's right.
But no,
Well, when you asked that question too, I'm sorry. It made me think of, I don't know, Disney Space Mountain. Like when I was a kid, if we went to Disney, that ride was so let's say that was 80s, right? They were projecting to what it would be like in like 2000 or 2010, and like as you were going in, they had us like in outer space. We had flying cars and all this really crazy stuff, and then when 2000, I'm pretty sure it was 2000 rolled around, they had to redo the ride because it was all wrong.
Yeah, and they redid it again a couple years ago because I guess they just missed
We
the
can't-
mark a second time.
So, Josh, Michael Davis says you're showing your age by payphones and pagers.
It's all good, man. I'm not that old. There's a little gray in there, but it's not too bad. Not too bad.
You're not old. I'm 38.
That's not old.
No, it's not. Do I look 38?
No,
I looked in the mirror and I'm
No.
like, do I
No.
look 38? Does this face look like a 38-year-old?
It's all about how you
Nobody's gonna
feel.
answer that. So I'll give you an example of technology enabling someone's life. I'm sitting here enjoying this conversation with you guys, and I get this text message from my wife saying, I found Zachary, our middle son, asleep in the bed naked.
Well, then,
And now I get to share that,
with the internet.
via the internet, so that he can be completely mortified in 20 years.
So in 20 years, you have to show them this hangout.
At
That's
least
right.
he didn't run across the screen naked.
No, well, I'm in a hotel room, so if he did that, that would be super awkward. But the cool thing is he's going to see this in 20 years, and he goes, "Dad, why do you have those white things hanging out of your ears?"
Exactly.
And Dad, why'd you tell everybody I was naked?
That's what he'll say.
Yeah.
That's me.
My daughter, 2 days ago was like, "Mommy, look what I found," and she just pulled out the biggest booger out of her nose, and she's just like, like, oh, that's just.
I am so proud of myself for derailing this podcast like I do most.
Like,
Chip off the whole lot.
it's like the greatest moment of my life. I'm like, wow, I'm really a parent. Look how big that is. Oh my god. Just get a
Mom,
tissue,
can I have
child.
a tissue?
It just like
Oh my
I
gosh.
was like, I just kept thinking, wow, I'm really old now because my daughter just pulled out a boogie out of her nose and said, wow, look how big this is. I actually said, wow, that is huge. Gave her a tissue, but it just made me feel like, wow, I'm really.
Where's the
Really,
technology for that? I mean, really, you don't have to do this in a manual
There's
process.
take a picture of it and put it on Instagram. There's the technology.
Yeah, I'm surprised she
There you
didn't
go.
see that. She's like, yeah, it was really big. It felt
There's
really
a market for that.
Automated booger handling.
Oh, God.
Right.
Booger
Bigger
handling
people
as
as a service. That's right.
God.
Too.
Oh, man.
Wow.
All right,
That's
so
a train wreck.
Ahmad, I don't know if we heard much from Ahmad on how technology kind of shaped his life. Would you like to share?
Sure. I actually kind of got into technology by accident. I was actually going to apply to med school, and after talking to a few of the med students there, realized I didn't want to spend the next 12 years of my life in med school, so I decided to join the information systems master's program, and from then on it just kind of took off for me, and then I haven't looked back since. It's really been beneficial. I enjoy what I do, and I get to meet great people like you and even Josh Atwell.
I'm so honored that I got included in that. I was raising my hand hoping you would remember me.
So we could have been talking to Dr. Ahmad right now.
Yes, I just tweeted that.
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah, doc-
Did you?
Dr. Yunus, I have this spot.
He can diagnose you over the air.
Yeah. Can you see this?
What does it look like? Is it infected?
No,
Like a
you
booger.
better believe it. Hey, it's Rollinson, not in a restaurant.
Frank the Tank.
Not in the restaurant bathroom.
I was about to take this to the jacuzzi and make it real hot.
And the picture isn't shaking this time either.
I love those t-shirts. Love those t-shirts.
You like a T-shirt?
Hell yeah!
Yes, thank you.
They're awesome. Yeah, my hair's covering.
I'm gonna screenshot that.
They're really cool.
It's just like my boob, though.
Boom. I didn't say it.
Let me stay still. How about this? We could screenshot that with my birthday present. Be
Yeah.
like,
What?
yeah, this is a wine bottle holder. Isn't that cool?
That's totally proper right there.
Yeah, be like,
That's a good friend.
Teresa got it for me. Isn't that awesome? If my foot was big enough.
Birthday is
For
March
the
27th,
record,
I'll take a heel
October.
or whatever.
So, Ronson, how's technology shaped your life?
Are you serious? Let's see. I couldn't live without it, to be honest with you. I'm useless at this point.
No,
Really?
So
I've been
Rollinson,
in taxes, I'm dead.
I gotta ask Rollinson. Back when
What?
you were skating, would you have killed to have a GoPro?
Absolutely.
See,
Oh my
that's what I'm
God.
saying, right?
I would have been the man with the most awesome crashes ever. Because you could actually like tape them and see yourself just eating it.
It's like, look, this is when I almost did that trick.
Like,
Because I
but look,
crashed.
you gotta give credit to the effort though. Be like, oh, but I try really hard. Look
Yeah.
at the GoPro.
Sprinkles are for winners, Rollinson. Sprinkles are for winners.
I was never really a winner in that world.
Everybody's a winner.
Sure.
So,
I make hot T-shirts that the technology ladies wear. Look at that.
no, I'm going to tell you, the cotton is really nice because some
Yo, we don't play
t-shirts
games. I just want to tell you, we don't play games. At least I know.
some t-shirts are
It is.
shitty.
I know a thing or two about T-shirts.
Yeah.
It fits
You gotta
nice.
go proper with the attire.
Yeah, it's a nice form-fitting shirt. The cotton's real nice and it's like a Pima cotton, Egyptian
Wait till you
cotton.
wash that thing.
Oh, I bet you won't want to take it off.
It's gonna
Nice.
feel like it's gonna melt on you or something. Ridiculous.
It feels like silk, you know.
Yeah.
You guys want a room or something?
We're in one right now. What are you talking about? We're in one right now.
Should we leave?
Much more fun. Yeah, look at that. Woohoo!
I want people looking at my T-shirt now. The Flash.
Oh, Flash.
I want you to hold that right there. Hold that, but look at this.
Oh God.
Wait. Everybody's laughing.
You see that?
Tier what?
Oh.
It's got the Flash on it. Yep.
Here, what?
I am
Captain
officially the caveman.
Yeah, the
I
captain
am
comes in
Captain
flavors.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, sorry. Total derailment again. That's what I'm good for. You can always count on me.
Here? Do we have like a superhero thing going on today? I see Wonder Woman in the background there.
Yep.
So Gina has Wonder Woman in the background here. And hold on, is that Aunt Jemima you got there right next to her?
Where? No, look,
Oh.
it's the World War II Wonder Woman posters.
I thought it was Aunt Jemima. That's hilarious.
Not me. Totally
Oh
with
my
me.
God, I'm so off. You can tell I love pancakes.
Well, now I know what to get, for your
No.
birthday.
I did my syrup on them.
Oh, that's hilarious. Aunt Jemima.
My bad. Oops.
Close enough. I mean, Wonder Woman.
Aunt Jemima, World War II.
One's a superhero, one makes super good pancakes. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, listen, what's going on in Jersey? I mean,
Snow, man, it's horrible.
what's
Snow.
the deal?
Snow.
Yeah, we've
That's why I did New York, man. Peace.
there's snow everywhere on the East Coast right now. It's ridiculous. I hate this weather.
You know if it's snowing in North Carolina right now?
It's not. I
Nice.
think there was a little sleet yesterday.
The Midwest is going to be in the.
Because
We're supposed to get into almost the 50s next week.
I'm kind of coming close around there, and I don't have the gear for that kind of weather anymore.
The
They closed Austin down today for icing, and it got up to like the 50s, the brightest blue sky we've had in 2 weeks. It was awesome. The entire city was
Nice.
shut down.
Oh yeah.
What part of the country are you in?
Me, Austin.
What's up? I love me some Austin. I'm coming out to
Come
Austin
down.
in like a couple of weeks.
Oh, you gotta let me. Are you coming for South by?
I have no idea where I'm going.
Oh.
I show up and drop lights. That's what I do for a living.
He's got people to know what he's supposed to be doing.
I do that.
He's got handlers. They just go over this
I
way.
got a couple of minions.
Seriously, as far as technology goes, I'd kill to have a minion.
Me too.
What kind of technology?
Huh?
Are they technology? Minions aren't technology, are they?
Exactly. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
they're
saying.
Totally animated. What are we talking about? They came from a computer, made in a computer, designed by a computer, and running in a computer. Probably virtualized anyways.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
isn't
I
that
would-
like kind of Inception?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Skynet. The minions will take over.
Banana.
Yeah. And then
Banana.
get into your shelter, hide because the minions will blow everything up. I'm just going in my basement and knocking everything. Well, good. And when the zombies take over, yeah, I'm the one with the ammo and the food.
I'll be on Facebook saying, "Oh my God, I hope they don't eat me."
Will you be tweeting as you're running from them?
Yeah, I swear to God, that zombie's wearing a blue dress with black lace.
Oh God.
Has a zombie ever wore a blue dress?
Haven't you
think
seen me walk around in a blue dress before?
Well, it could be a white dress with gold gold lace.
What? It's like, what's up
Oh,
with
black.
the
Oh,
dresses?
this is the picture
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
What color did you see?
Yeah.
I saw a bad picture.
Really? I saw
Yeah.
right through it. I didn't focus on the stripes. I went
Right.
right
You
through.
were looking through the dress?
Yeah.
God, you're great.
That
It's
way,
the- he uses those glasses. They're see-through.
I went on my Clark Kent mode and said, let me look.
I
right
am
through-
wearing multiple layers every time I'm near you from now on.
Oh wait, Rawlinson's like the Clark Kent Superman of virtualization.
right now.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
He's in Clark Kent mode right now with his hoodie
Hey,
and his
hey.
glasses.
What's
Is
your
that actually
It's
Rawlinson?
a little
Or is
different.
that like somebody else? He's wearing glasses. I can't tell.
It's just when I'm trying to be all smart and stuff.
So who is your alter ego then?
The other Rawlinson, that dude's a badass.
You got to give him a better name.
Oh,
It's Raw Dog. Raw Dog.
General V-Balls, perhaps?
yeah. When you put that dude on stage and he blows up, he just all of a sudden shows up in a suit. Oh, I'm gonna do that for VMworld. Maybe next year. Maybe this year.
You got time?
You should show up in a white tux.
Get on stage.
Rawlinson, a
Wait.
linen suit. Linen suit.
Just have like a full-on spandex suit on. Be like, what?
Spandex?
That would be awesome.
No, spandex is a privilege, hon. It's a privilege. Yeah, spandex is a privilege, not a right.
So we have a Twitter question.
Uh-huh.
A Twitter question. They want to know which technology would survive a zombie apocalypse.
Oh God, that is a
Would start a zombie
I'm gonna be
apocalypse?
dead honest with you.
would survive.
Radio. Radio's
Would
the only thing
survive.
that's probably going to survive.
did
All
it
us
survive?
nerds with our ham radios, right here. We're going to be running the show.
Well, what survived in Walking Dead?
Radio.
Radio.
Yeah.
So you have to define technology, though. Are we talking about electronic technology or just technology, right? So maybe somebody like me that cans their food and has a big food supply, that would be the technology that outlives it.
Or
All
solar.
I'm getting out of this is
solar-powered-
I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, solar powered energy. You know.
There you
I'm
go.
all solar. What's up? I'm all solar up in here.
Really?
All 100% solar.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
My grass is ridiculously green. I don't know if I showed you guys that, but on Twitter the other day I put out a picture.
Wait, you have grass? Wait, isn't that illegal in California?
No, I mean you can like get it at a dispensary, can't you?
Grass is my thing. It makes me sound like I live in Colorado and weird, but grass is my thing. Super
Do
green
you-
grass.
Do you like mow? Do you mow it?
Hell no. Hold on a minute. I said I like it. I don't maintain. I got a crew of 6 to handle that. Keep it nice and crisp.
I just had children, so eventually they would take care of it for me.
I need to work on that. I need to work on a lot more.
You don't go out there with a ruler and measure your grass and go, oh my gosh.
No, but I tell you what, I get every Monday morning at 10 o'clock, I get up and just kind of just look at it, come out of my office and just stare at it, and look at the new baseball field style like designs across the grass. They're like, yes, yes. I'm like, come on, Miguel, do it the other way this week.
Faster! You're mowing too slow.
Yeah.
Reseed for what?
Reseed. Actually, you could say that for databases when you reseed databases. That's okay.
Atta girl.
I should say that tomorrow.
That's how you do it. Of course.
Yeah. Instead of just, copying files. I just copy files. I don't reseed. It takes too long. I don't have patience.
Well,
for
it is.
shit.
It is better
What's
to
the deal
give
with
than
reseeding?
to
What's the
receive.
deal?
What was that?
What's the process for reseeding the database? What's going on? Why not reseed? Why copy not reseeded? Tell me.
Well, sometimes you reseed if there's something wrong with the database. It's corrupt, something, I don't know, various reasons. For me, I think sometimes it's just easier to copy if the database is like extremely large. Reseeding can take forever. If I have a certain storage appliance, I can copy that file using technology called Snap Mirror, and I can just snap mirror the volume in a matter of minutes, and have a copy of that database up and running in no time. Versus reseeding. Reseeding takes
Have you seen what happens when you do that to a database and you move it to a solid file array?
Vroom, vroom, potty people.
We're not talking about different vendors right now, okay? No, no, I haven't. But
I haven't either, but I'm wondering, Josh, tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I'll save that for a webinar at the end of the month.
I love webinars, especially if they're like this.
We should have our own webinar. All of us on here, like set up some webinar, like drop some knowledge or something, and be like.
Wait, isn't that what this podcast is about doing in the first
But we don't
place?
have slides, so it's not a webinar.
Oh.
we are the
hold on.
slides.
All right, here you go. You ready? Slide.
Look, go from left to right. See, they just.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, back up. That's slide 1.
So, what do you guys think of Hillary being the first exchange goddess?
I don't know. I emailed her and she hasn't emailed me back.
Yeah, that is a great example of the dangers of shadow IT. Correct, right?
Very correct.
Well,
I mean, maybe Al Gore taught her how to install Exchange. I don't know. Agent P, did you teach her how to install Exchange?
I tried.
You tried.
I tried. She didn't listen, though, you know. Because eventually she did get rid of it, and now she's back using hosted mail.
Office 365.
She went back to some ISP. Yeah, she couldn't handle that mail server underneath her desk.
What's the deal here? I think that's a conversation that's worth having. What's up with all this Exchange hosted and not hosted? What's the future here? School me.
Well, I think it just depends. It's a business decision when it comes to, you know, going to Office 365 or staying on-prem. Yes, money, but it's a business decision because depending on your business, if you've got certain security requirements, Office 365 doesn't quite meet those standards yet, especially in the energy industry where you've got CIP, CIP certifications where all your data, your key information data has to be segregated, and you've got hard security. Office 365 can't give that to you yet. And I think
Gmail.
They're on the web. Why would that be that any different than Office 360, Josh?
Oh, it's not. I just wanted to try to do a G unit reference. That was
that was classy. I like the way you just kind of.
Hey,
trying to derail the podcast again like he does best.
Just in case you want to do any more references, you could do one to my man right behind me here. Look, you can recognize who that is.
Hold on.
what is that?
Can you see that silhouette in the back?
can't
Oh yeah, that's
see.
Biggie Smalls.
Damn right it is.
I was sitting here going, is that Biggie?
Damn right it is.
Oh, wow.
Totally bring that.
Yeah, I could see it, even with my bad eyes.
Biggie, 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 can't you see?
That's right.
Sometimes your
Don't
host
get me
just
started.
hypnotizes me.
Don't get me
go.
started and start dancing now.
My dream is to start a VMware, some kind of VMUG or something, where I just music playing in the background, just walk into them like, "What's up?"
Yeah. No, I've always wanted intro music for a VMUG. They're like, our next presenter is Josh Atwell. I'm like, I need rock and roll. I want some AC/DC.
You walk in and it's so serious. You gotta be like, "Hi, my name is Don Juan, and I'm here to tell you about."
Who says you can't do that now?
You know.
I would.
My life deserves a soundtrack.
I
rather
want a
have theme
soundtrack.
music.
I actually, I went to a conference once where.
You're from Queens.
Teresa, you said you went to a conference where...
Yeah, I went to a conference where and I can't remember which conference it was, where they actually had music. And I actually had attempted to do the same thing when I was able to speak at a conference, and they said there wasn't time, you can't do this, yeah. But I thought it was a really nice touch to have that music transition. It kind of
Listen.
already.
You go to a conference to get people educated a little bit, but also you get them pumped.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think...
Yeah, so it was nice, but I was not able to get it to happen when I was speaking.
Party poopers, that's all I gotta say. Those are party poopers.
Schedules. No, it's the schedules.
Actually, this year, for the VMware Sales Kickoff, I played music and did way more than that.
Did you get in trouble, or did everybody get really pumped?
People got pumped. I mean, I got on stage and just basically plugged my phone into the mic thing and just kind of get entertained for a minute.
Nice.
That whole improv,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Because everyone's like, oh, wow, look what he's
I've
doing.
been known to,
Yeah.
I've been known to break into song during a presentation. I don't know if it's awkward for anybody.
That's
But
No, it's not awkward at
it
all.
works for me. It works for me.
I
I
do
think
it
there's
too.
a video out there of me and Mike Laverick singing Sinatra, New York, New York.
Oh, I would love that. Let me see it. Really? I'm gonna look that up because that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
But
yeah.
especially when you drop the remix with Biggie and Frank Sinatra. Oh my God, it's amazing. If you never heard that, it's one to really look after.
Maybe I should start dancing.
My God.
The next VMUG, I'll just start dancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be like pictures of me.
Make sure you do that at one of my sessions then, and come up front because then everyone. People.
All right, I'm officially going to be a backup dancer for any of your VMworld presentations.
Yeah,
except
Rawlinson will all be
for
up backup
Rawlinson.
dancers for you.
No one.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna walk in with an entourage.
It'll be the next Biggie.
Like, we're
Oh,
here to-
that would be. Like you have your own posse,
yeah.
your dance crew. Yeah,
We're the cheerleading squad.
what was that again?
We're the cheerleading squad.
Oh, the cheerleading. I thought you said something else.
Uh-oh. What?
Nothing. I can't.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, I might get in trouble for that one. So.
Isn't the internet still uncensored? We can't get in trouble.
I do have to, refrain myself sometimes. I do hold back a little bit.
Man, I
Don't wanna
live with
get-
that every day.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to get in
Change
trouble.
on you. Yeah.
What else happened this week, guys, with technology? Other than we have a new exchange goddess.
Really?
Apple Watch.
No.
Apple Watch is coming.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's like next week, right?
You getting
Monday
one?
or Tuesday? Yeah, I'm going to get one.
What?
Be
Man,
baller, man.
I was gonna say that you gotta be balling because those things are not cheap.
Well,
We know who makes the money now. Mm-hmm.
I've actually no lie. I've saved. I put away some money to get one. I put some money away, a little bit of money.
That's what they all say.
So I can't remember. Do you remember what the smallest size was? It's supposed to come in, like the smallest screen. Because I remember looking at the measurement and going, "That's way too big for my wrist. That's not going to work for me." I have
That's not true.
little wrists. So I don't want some big.
You want that new.
Even if my
What kind of
Fitbit
phone do you
doesn't
have?
fit me.
So what kind of phone do you have?
I have
You
an
have a-
iPhone.
Do you have an
Yeah.
iPhone or?
I have an iPhone.
But you know you like an iPhone 6 because it has the bigger screen, right?
The 6, I can't really use one-handed at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
No
too
one
big.
told me to get the portable TV they sell for that version. I mean,
And then like the 6 Plus is just like I can barely hold that thing. Apple's not thinking of its small-handed friends.
No,
that's what I
they're
have to
not.
say.
This is my iPhone, and it's like as big as my hand.
is that the Plus?
It's just the 6.
Oh, yeah, I have the 6 too.
Yeah, that's like my hand. It's big.
How big? Oh, of course.
It's too big. Yeah. As everybody gets quiet.
I'm not even going to go there.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's just going downhill.
And surprisingly, it wasn't Josh's fault this time.
Yeah.
I was being good. Don't mind me. I'm just sitting here submitting something to the internet.
To the internet.
Putting things on the
I
internet.
get worried when you say those words.
Hey, so how about this?
As you should.
What else is happening?
How about Oracle having to be told to maintain a Medicaid system that they never actually delivered?
What?
In Oregon.
Oracle?
Yeah,
What?
so a
They don't
judge
do
had
Obamacare?
a judge had to order them to maintain a Medicaid system in Oregon because apparently the whole system's completely effed and doesn't work, but Oracle has to keep hosting it even though they don't want to anymore.
Oh, I did hear about that. Yeah, they came in and it's like, oh yeah, we'll build you that Medicaid system and it'll be awesome and we'll charge you 200 and some million dollars for it. And it never worked. It doesn't work. It fails all the time. But and Oracle's like, yeah, we're done with this. You know, we're not going to do this anymore. That's so funny.
How can you do that though? I mean, if you made a commitment, you signed that contract.
It's Oracle. Like they've got more lawyers. They got more lawyers than God.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you the right to say, you know, we're done. You signed the contract. You need to live by that contract.
Well,
if you made a commitment to somebody.
Well, state contracts end too, right? So federal contracts, government contracts end. So if they got to the end of the contract, then they're like, we think we delivered it, and everybody else is like, it never worked. So there's some kind of conflict there. I guess what the judge is doing is making them maintain it until the conflict is resolved.
I suggest that they didn't scope it well.
When does Oracle ever scope anything correctly?
No, not Oracle. The state. Like the state is responsible for setting requirements and setting expectations for what they're going to pay for.
Here comes a nerd.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm not putting it all on them, but Oracle's not going to sit there and be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do that, guys. Go ahead and give us $200 million. You know, suckers.
That's true.
I don't know about that.
No, I mean, I have to deal with this on a regular basis, right? I have to get people to work on stuff, and if I don't scope it right, they deliver exactly what I asked for, no more, no less. And if I didn't scope it properly, I end up paying for something that, or waiting for something that isn't quite right. And guess whose fault it ends up being? Mine.
Of course.
That's true. I mean,
that's a given, though, that it's always your fault. So we'd all agree with that.
That's just
it's always my fault. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm very accustomed to that completely.
Hey, where was that last UserCon you guys, that VMUG UserCon thing you guys been going to? What's going on here? What have I been missing?
The VMUG UserCon in Toronto.
What?
That one?
I see a picture. Where was I when that happened?
I don't know. Where were you?
There was a virtual
It's kind of like, it's kind of like VMUG conference season now. I think this year they're calling them UserCons.
Yep,
UserCon. It's kind of like the big event for the year for each region.
Oh, and really?
Toronto's was last week. Yeah, we had 601 people attend.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's impressive.
It would have been 602, but I didn't go.
But you didn't make it. It could have been 603 if Rawlinson was there, but he wasn't.
I would have like try to jump on the, like call the private jet real quick, Southwest.
Are you using my private jet to bring me to the VMUG, please?
Maybe you're coming to the Austin one. The Austin one's in a couple of weeks. Maybe you're coming to our UserCon. It's in a couple of weeks.
Rawlinson doesn't even know.
Maybe that's where it's coming to.
They just like wake him up in the middle of the night and whisk him away to the private jet, and he just wakes up wherever. And
I actually live really close to the airport.
No, that feels about right.
Like, call me. I'm just really bad with time management, so I'm always like, what? Yeah, sure, I'll go. Then I'm like, when is it? Now. Okay, I gotta go.
Hey, Rawlinson, you should come in March. I got Jad coming down here at the end of March.
To where?
Houston.
Man, I love Houston.
We're doing indoor skydiving.
What?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Liberty's hosting.
I'm going.
Hey, do they have a Houston's?
We don't have a user conference because Dallas and Austin have them.
We don't have one in Central PA, but you're more than welcome to come, Rawlinson. We have our VMUG at a brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Do they serve Blue Moon?
Go on.
No, it's our own.
Where in Central PA are you?
Harrisburg.
My dad's from Indiana.
That is like my favorite Central PA place.
Wait. Which PA site? Harrisburg or Indiana?
Not Pennsylvania.
Damn you, Josh.
What? But whatever do you mean, sir?
I just saw the Twitters.
I have no recollection of what you are speaking of. I am nothing but a southern gentleman.
Oh, smokes.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
No, you gotta put it on screen. Hold on, I'll get it.
Oh gosh.
I'll get it. Make sure that everybody watching has an opportunity to see. Man, where did
I'm going to take a picture of it.
There we go.
I need to see a selfie from you on your birthday.
There we go.
You'll see hot all from the Twitters. without a
I mean,
smoke.
So
just
I'll selfie myself.
yeah, this is just for
Booyah.
you, Ahmad, right there.
Not for nothing,
Everybody
but
can
kind of
see.
what we're talking about here is how technology has shaped our lives. 20 years ago, we all couldn't sit in our own houses across the country from each other on the internet and talk like this and have a blast.
I couldn't do that
That's
yesterday.
That's a good point. So true.
So I just selfied on
So
air.
you could do it 20 years ago, but you couldn't do it with voice or video. So let's.
Okay, we could do like Morse code, I guess.
No, no.
You know how we make that small plastic cup and the string? That would go across.
You had like BBSs. You had chat back 20.
But we couldn't all talk like this.
Just chat. It's chat. You could have talked. It was It was not the
Okay,
same.
this is
Wait,
an
wait.
IRC.
Hold
You
on,
could
hold on.
talk.
Who remembers ASL?
ASL.
Right? Chats, ASL, age, sex, location. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I
Now
remember
I,
that.
now I do
Wow,
feel
chat
old.
rooms.
Wow, dude, you are old, man.
You hush, Rawlinson. You hush.
You meant DSL.
What's DSL?
At least that's all right.
What is that? DSL. Yeah, that's awful.
we're not talking about dial-up. Or at least I don't think he was. That was funny. Oh,
There we go.
technology. Yeah, and for people
See,
who
isn't
don't
it
know,
awesome?
just go ahead and Google it.
Oh yes, yes. I forgot about that. Symantec. That whole thing is just ridiculous. Where they divorced and they went back to their own names, old names.
Fill me in.
Symantec and Veritas. So
Oh, yeah.
the backup portion is Veritas again, and then the data protection AV side security is Symantec.
Oh.
Duh. I think that was a weird combination, a weird marriage to begin with. Didn't work out. Let's divorce. Let's get back our old names.
I believe they prefer to call it consciously uncoupling.
Oh.
Well played.
Interesting coupling.
What the hell is I don't get that whole phrase.
No, that was what's her
Gwyneth
face?
Paltrow or whatever.
Gwyneth Paltrow, that's right.
Yeah, I don't get that whole uncoupling thing.
You broke up. That's it.
Yeah, I don't like
It
you
means-
anymore. It's not working out. It's not you. It's me. You know that.
I couldn't restart. I'm sorry.
My
Oh,
reboot button
shit.
doesn't work.
Oh man, it's on.
Yeah, totally. That whole, I don't know. I actually sat in a Symantec meeting earlier this week, and they were telling us, about the whole breakup, and I'm like, oh, so nothing's really changing. You're just going back to what you were before you merged. Yeah. Oh,
They were taking their maiden name. That's all it was.
yeah.
They're going back to their maiden name.
Pretty much.
So when is the next time we're all going to be together in the same place? VMworld? Come on.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless everybody wants to come to the Carolina User Summit on June 4th.
Oh, get dead silence.
And the
We're like,
silence says it all.
The next event that we can, we all go to VMworld again. We should have you guys should have you know how Josh used to do the V Brown bags and stuff at VMworld? You should do this.
We might.
Well, yeah, do this as a V Brown bag session.
Yeah.
There we
Current
are.
status, just just have people just crash. I'm like, what's up?
That's
In
actually
other
a good idea,
words,
Josh.
Rawlinson just wants an opportunity to jump on stage and say what's
Listen,
Storm
up.
onto the
what
stage.
it is. I don't know what it is, but I just love it.
I think you miss riding your skateboard in public.
I probably do. I just like making people laugh. And every once in a while, I'll sprinkle some smarts.
Sprinkle some.
Just a little bit.
Do you have your smarts in the bottle?
Huh?
Do you keep your smarts in the bottle?
Yeah, only when someone says something mean, I'm like, what? And I try to hit them over the head with it.
Are you
But I
allowed
love
to shake it?
writing.
Can you shake the smarts up, or is it, under pressure?
Oh, no. You can shake it and it just goes off. It goes crazy. Oh, boy. I see people listen, let's just go.
Really wrong for them.
I'm just, oh, God. Oh, my God.
So
Is that what they're calling it
must
now?
have, you must have really shook it hard that time.
Oh god.
Ahmad, you know what to do with that one.
We are what we are, you know.
Oh, really?
Oh, I have an interesting technology topic.
Uh-huh.
Does anybody else find it interesting that the pornography industry really pushes the boundaries of multimedia technology?
Actually,
Oh Josh, I can't believe you brought that up. But sure.
No, I'm making a legitimate statement.
Yeah, I bet
that
you
is,
are.
that is actually a really good statement, though. They do push the boundaries.
In 4K resolution too.
Well,
Yeah,
no, just not
the
even that,
first
but
the first production company to qualify 4K was
Vivid Entertainment.
well, they have
The building's right across from my house.
personal massagers that have an app that you could remotely massage your
Shut up. What's the name of that?
your friend from a different part of the world. They've got technology that can do that now. Yeah, so you can download it, put it on your phone, and connect.
yeah. So what would be interesting is as that if that particular technology takes off, where you could just have a random connection and say, I'm just sitting here waiting for someone to log into their app.
Well, there are actually mods to games that do that too. So like you think about Kinect and you think about different homebrewed things that people can have.
This is what technology does. We would not be having this conversation about
things like that. Exactly.
But Josh brings up a good point, though. I mean, the pornography industry and I guess the whole sexual revolution, they have pushed the edge of technology, the boundaries of it, and what it can do. It's pretty amazing. I mean, who would have thought that, okay, a personal massager can be kicked off on an app from...
What operating system is that running on? That's what I want to know.
It can run on Windows and Mac.
iOS.
And I believe there's also an Android.
Download from the Apple Store today.
Oh my god.
How did that make it through the Apple Store?
There's an iOS
device
personal massager.
Yeah, it's
right.
a massager, and you can actually control the type of movements the massage makes based off the movements of your hands. Yeah, and it amazed me, like, wow, that's pretty impressive. So you could be at work, pick up your phone, and go,
Well, that's
God.
So if you talk about like how technology advanced, that's really the first clients that a lot of the big hosting companies we know of today had back in the day were porn sites, and they needed lots of support, and they needed everything to stay up, and they needed to have lots of users.
Of course, and they came up with more technology. And just things, just you know what I mean.
Did
But
you
that's
say
how the-
porn and stay up in the same sentence?
That's what I'm saying.
they call those fluffers.
That was when 5 9s became prevalent first.
Yo, we guarantee uptime of 5 9s.
We need 5 9s uptime at all times.
Y'all are laughing, but that's
If you
the
stay up for
first.
more than 4 hours, contact your doctor.
It is, though. I agree with Gina. I mean, they push technology.
They did, and if you
Well, in
literally
fact-
look at those histories of the web companies, I know my ex-husband, that's what he had to do, was support Japanese porn sites back in the day. At a big hosting site that's not even in business anymore. That used to be, the Ravens used to have their stadium named after them. So yeah, that was their biggest clients were porn sites.
So the other part of that, I think we're all familiar with Blu-ray discs. When the Blu-ray consortium was working together and fighting HD DVD,
Who made it hot?
there was a certain part of the industry that said, "Hey, we've already getting a lot of traction on this. This is how we can actually record video and produce and distribute." That certainly didn't hurt.
Technology.
I told you that was a legitimate comment to bring that up. I mean, it's really interesting if you were to take a step back and.
The internet is for porn, y'all.
That's right. as
Let's
Avenue Q has taught us.
be honest. Let's just be all honest with each other here for a second.
Uh-oh.
100% true.
Well,
It
It
is.
is on your definition of
On
porn.
so let me take it.
What is your definition of porn? Wait. What is your definition of porn?
This is geek porn right here.
Yeah.
This right here,
Poor Melissa.
absolutely geek porn.
So were you
All right,
saying we're in a porn video right now?
You can call it that, as long as we put geek porn.
All right. So since I took it that direction, let me flip it around. Let me get it away from porn.
What?
Did-
Why? This is going on a good path. Shush.
Okay.
Josh, don't break a good thing, brother. Just keep going.
Something else cool in
You know what?
technology this past week.
Are you tired already?
Damn. That's
Josh,
Oh no, I could do this all night.
no, you can't. Come on. You did it for about a minute and 30 seconds, and you were tired already. It's obvious. I'm just saying.
I'm already got my second wind. I'm ready to go. Let's go. I thought I would just take a different position. That's all I was.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, buddy. Sure.
All right. So seriously, this past week, Google released YouTube for Kids, and it's really cool. So it's an app for iOS, and I guess I'd assume for Android as well. But you download it, and it's just content that's suitable for children. So there's no
Nice.
porn on it.
That is nice. What are there age limits on it?
Hold on a second. YouTube has porn?
If you know
serious,
the
look at
right
his face.
search criteria.
That's new to me if it is true.
I mean, this podcast is broadcasted on YouTube, so
This is porn.
This is geek porn.
This is geek porn.
Not
Y'all need
that
to
other-
right now. Hashtag geek porn.
Not the other porn that you were thinking of. But then I think that's on YouTube too. I think there's certain channels.
I'm going to spend some cycles.
Well,
He's on his phone right now.
I'm going to see what's going on here.
I'm actually being beckoned because I've exceeded my my internet allowance.
Oh, you exceeded all your credits on one site? Yeah, Josh, I know you would.
There goes a web hosting company.
we have been doing our podcast. I'm trying to say this in a way that isn't going to get turned back to that thing. We have been on the air for about an hour now.
What
So,
thing?
Yes, I guess we should probably
Podcast.
call it an evening here.
No, wait a minute. We just started to have fun. It's your birthday.
It's my birthday. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But that means I'm getting older. I get
Stop
tired.
recording it. Let's just
The other
hang
way
out.
around. You're getting finer.
Aww.
Aw.
Like a fine wine.
I caught it. I just caught it.
You damn right. You're getting finer.
Yeah, I just, this old age thing. I actually took a nap before the show. I had to. I was like, oh, shit, I gotta get up. Yeah, this age thing is just really getting to me.
I just can't really go as hard as I used to, but, you know. Drinking, that is. You know what I'm saying?
Just take the blue pill.
Just as bad. It takes me a couple of days to be right back up, you know what I mean?
Oh, awful. This is awful now.
Okay,
A
everybody.
podcast that I'm associated with.
I'd love to see this at VMworld.
I
Some-
think
Yeah.
we're about ready to wrap this up for the night.
Yes.
the
Thank
shade.
you, thank you, everybody. I wish
Agent P,
Absolutely.
happy birthday.
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, everybody. No, this has been a great birthday. And using technology to join everybody.
Technology.
Yes.
Yes.
Radio
We're all
technology.
we're all technologists, so this is great. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hopefully, we didn't embarrass everybody too much.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night. Bye.
Have a good night.
Anytime.
Night.
We're going to do this more often.
Yes, definitely.